Hello everyone, this is Robin from mypinkstamper.com, and today I'm going to just make a quick card using the Create a Critter cartridge. I'm using the owl that's on page 25 right here. A little girl in my church is turning 12 and she asked that I would make her a little owl, so we're going to do it together. Okay, I have my paper on my mat. I'm using the brown for the eyes and, you know, just the background. And then pink and a blue and the orange for the beak and feet. So they kind of look different together, but I'm hoping that it kind of all works out. I'm using this color. This is some paper that I bought from Stampin' Up, so I'm not sure if it's still, if they carry it or not, but I thought this would be fun for the background somewhere. I haven't even thrown the card together, so I don't know. So if you're a new Cricut owner, I'm going to walk you through this step by step. I have my paper saver button on, so this little a button will light up. We are going to set our size. I want this about 3 1/4. So we'll do 3 1/4, or maybe 3 1/2. We're gonna do, well, let's do 3 1/4. I'm thinking it might be pretty wide. Okay. I'm gonna zoom in for you guys. Okay, now this is a really easy cartridge to layer. All you'll need to do is change the creative features button that's up here. So each of these 6 boxes corresponds with these 6 boxes right here, these 6 buttons. But we don't need to push any yet. So the first thing we're going to do is push our owl button right here. And I have my blade set to 6. I have my speed at high, max, and my pressure's high. So if it's not cutting all the way through, you check your pressure might be all the way down, so put your pressure with your paper, just kind of mess around with it. Every paper's different. I use a lot of Stampin' Up! And paper tray ink. Go ahead and press cut. Okay, move your blade over using these arrows here, and all you need to do, this is so easy, just press your layer 1, repeat last, cut. As long as you have your paper colors for the layers that you want ready to go, you can just, you know, hit repeat last. It's really super simple. Okay? Easy, easy, easy. Okay. Press your line return button, which is right here. It's one of these awesome buttons over here. That'll bring your blade up to the top on the next row that you haven't cut yet. And then just move it over to the top of your next color. Press your layer 2 button, which is right here. Repeat last and cut. It is going to cut everything that's on the same row, if that makes any sense. If you want the top right one, you need to hit shift. Alright, let's move our blade over to our orange. And we are going to press layer 3, repeat last, cut. How easy is that? Okay, now we're going to put this card together and hope for the best. Okay, here is everything on my mat, my nice and dirty mat. And I am going to just take it off. I'm using a spatula. I've spray painted mine pink. They normally come green. And there's other companies that sell them too that you can get different colors. Okay, so what we're going to do here is just layer it up, and brown on brown. You can't see that too well. Just using a little adhesive here, and we're going to line this up. A little trick, if you actually lift it up and line it up. There you go. Okay, and now we're going to take this owl off and do the same thing. Just kind of pop those pieces out. Okay, I'm going to just finish putting this together. I'll put this layer on top, and then I'm going to put my little feet and my nose on here. Now let's make this a fun card. Okay, so let's put this whole cute card together, and it's actually turning out quite nice, I think, these colors. I don't think I would have picked them normally. Okay, this is a 5 1/2 by 8 1/2 piece of cardstock, and it's just an 8 1/2 by 11 piece of cardstock just cut in half. So we're going to fold this over. This makes the base of your card, which is a size A2 envelope. So if you're looking for envelopes online, you can look for the size A2. I buy a lot of mine at clearbags.com. You can get them at Staples, your office supply store. This is a regular A2 size card, and most of my cards are that size. We're going to have our layer right here. this layer layers on here, all you do is cut 1/4 of an inch off each side. So the dimensions for this are 5 1/4 by 4 inch. So just always remember that, or make a little cheat sheet if you want to make some layers. Now this layer here is 2 1/2 by 5 1/4, and it's going to run all the way across here. And this layer here is, this is a two-sided, but we're going to use this side. This is 2 inches by 5 1/4 here. And then I have my owl. So let's put this together and decide what we're going to do. And I think what I've decided, I'm going to put this down a little bit. I don't have my normal table here. I'm still waiting for my pink studio to be finished so I can do all my videos in there. Here's my punch. I'm using this Scallop with Dots, and it's from EK Success. I just picked it up at my craft store. Okay, I'm going to do this, punch this, line it up. Very easy. I think it's easy. Usually I get one wrong. Okay. Alright, so now I have my, I'm going to have this on the top. And I'm going to see if I have room. Okay, no I don't. So I'm going to leave this here. I want my sentiment. I'm using my favorite stamp set that I like to say from my stamp line. And it's called Tweetie Who Puns. Tweetie Who Puns, and we're going to use Hooray For You. Now my stamps come with an image sheet already on the stamp, so if you want to just line them up and kind of see where you want everything before you actually stamp it, or see which one works better. We could do Have a Tweet Day, but this little girl's turning 12, and she's been waiting a long time because in our church when you turn 12 you move up to an organization called Young Women, and you don't have to be with the little children anymore. So hooray for you. She's really excited. So I think we'll do a hooray for you for her and her big moment in little girl history. Okay, so we're going to do hooray for you. I'm going to put it right up here. So I'll go ahead and just lay this down here. Set this aside. Let's add our strip here. We're going to use the ATG gun. Just a very big adhesive gun. And we're going to just layer it right on top of this. So if you've never made cards before, they are so super simple, and you will save money. And I know buying the materials in the beginning initially can be pricey, but in the end you can save lots of money if you stop spending on more new things, but you can eventually make it worth it, I guess. Okay, so let's, oh, I didn't want to put that on yet. Okay, let's not put that on yet. I want to add some ribbon here. I'm just going to, I was going to do the cheater method, I think. Oh, some children are needed. Some parents are needed down there. Okay. Look at how pretty that looks. I wasn't sure if I was going to use these colors, but it just turned out great. So I'm going to add this here, flip it over, and normally I would just use tape, but I already have my adhesive, and it looks like it's going to stick nicely on there. I can put a little bit more over the top if I want, or next to it. And we'll go ahead and add this right here. We got some kids wanting to come in. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, let's go ahead and add this on. Doesn't that look so pretty, these colors? They just really came together. Sometimes you have to take a chance when you're using colors. You don't really know for sure if it's going to look good, and there's only one way to find out. And just put it together. Now I'm going to have that down a little bit, and I wanted the blue to really show on top. Okay, so we have it like so. And we're going to have this here, and I'm not done with my ribbon part. Now here's the Tweetie Who stamp, Tweetie Who Puns. Tweetie Who stamps would be really fun, wouldn't it? This is the whole set, and on the back there's some ideas on here, and it tells you a little bit about the stamps. These are the highest quality photopolymer you can get, and they are just excellent stamps. I love them. I'm very impressed with them. Okay, so we could do some I'll Be Seeing You. We could do a lot of things, but like I said, we're going to do Hooray for You. And
I want to talk to your mom for a second.
okay, with the stamp, all you do is peel it off your image sheet, and you can see where you need to put it on after, and you just put it on your clear block, and all you need is a couple clear blocks. You don't need to own a lot, which is great for storage. And we're using a Stampin' Up! Espresso black or brown ink pad. You just ink it up, and just watch this stamp on here. We're just going to stamp Hooray for You right here.
Dad!
My whole family's in here.
Dad!
Hooray for me!
Dad!
Okay, I think I got my family taken care of. It's Saturday here, and I said, can I do a quick video for my followers and friends, and then we'll go do something fun. So they're patiently waiting after they cleaned up the playroom and their rooms, and they're like, we're ready to go. And so I've got to finish this up, and I think it turned out really cute. And later today, I'm going to be working on something for my singing lesson for church tomorrow. So I'm going to try to film that, and I'll for sure share it on my website. Oh my goodness, this turned out so cute, and it's so much cuter in person. I have to say that. Cards they look great on the internet, you know, when you're looking at them, but when you see them in person, it's just like, wow, you know. So I hope that this little girly likes this. Okay, I think I'm going to have my ribbon kind of low down here, and I'm going to do it soft. Okay, if you wanted to have it soft, you could. I'm going to go ahead and just do this. And these were my sharp scissors, and my kids got into them again, so I'm going to have to use some special cleaner to clean them off. Okay, here you guys go, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.
All the way.
Okay, I'm back with my chaotic household. I added a Prima small flower, and I added a gem, and I used gem tack from Beacon Adhesives. I just did a little drop on there, and then I added that on, so it's nice, and it's going to stay there. It's going to be nice and permanent. Okay, I love it. Have a great day. Bye.